Living with diabetes doesn't mean giving up on food, it means getting smarter about it. If you've ever wondered how a low-carb diet can help you manage blood sugar, improve energy, and even lose weight safely, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving deep into low-carb dieting for diabetics. This is not just another trend, it's a strategic, science-backed approach that can literally change lives. So first, let's break it down. What exactly is a low-carb diet? In simple terms, it's a way of eating that limits carbohydrate intake, especially sugars and starches like bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, and sweets, and instead focuses on proteins, healthy fats, and non-starchy vegetables. Why does this matter to diabetics? Because carbohydrates turn into glucose in your body. And for someone with diabetes, especially type 2, your body either doesn't respond well to insulin or doesn't produce enough of it. When you eat fewer carbs, you reduce blood sugar spikes, meaning more stable energy, fewer cravings, and most importantly, better control over your health. Let's get into the biology for a moment. When you consume carbs, your body breaks them down into glucose. That glucose enters your bloodstream, raising blood sugar levels. Now, here's the issue: in diabetes, insulin response is impaired. So the glucose either builds up in the blood or takes longer to be absorbed. But with a low-carb diet, you're giving your body a break. You're saying, hey, here's less sugar to deal with. And as a result, many diabetics see better blood sugar readings, sometimes within days. White heavy checkmark clinical studies show that low-carb diets can reduce HbA1c, a marker of long-term blood sugar. White heavy checkmark, some even reduce or eliminate the need for medication under medical supervision. Sounds powerful, right? Because it is. Now here's where most people get stuck. What do I eat if I'm cutting out bread, pasta, and rice? Here's the good news: you've got plenty of delicious, satisfying options. Protein: choose lean or fatty chicken, turkey, eggs, of fish, like salmon and sardines, grass-fed beef, tofu or tempeh. Healthy fats: avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, and nuts and seeds, nut butters, in moderation. Non-starchy vegetables: broccoli, spinach, cauliflower, kale, asparagus, zucchini, bell peppers, cucumbers, mushrooms. Low glycemic fruits, in small amounts of berries, blueberries, strawberries, green apples. Avocado, yep, it's a fruit. And for dessert lovers, there are tons of low-carb alternatives using natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit. Okay, what should you avoid? This part's crucial, especially if you're diabetic. High-carb foods. Bread, especially white, pasta, rice, including brown rice, potatoes and sweet potatoes, corn, breakfast cereals, pastries, cookies, cakes, sugar-sweetened drinks, and fruit juices. Even healthy options like oatmeal or granola can spike blood sugar. Always read labels and check the net carb count. Now let's talk results. When you stick to a low-carb plan, here's what can happen. White heavy checkmark: your blood sugar becomes more stable. White heavy checkmark: you feel fewer energy crashes. White heavy checkmark: insulin levels drop. White heavy checkmark: you may even reverse insulin resistance over time. In fact, some type 2 diabetics have gone into remission by combining low-carb dieting with exercise and weight loss. But a quick reminder: always speak with your healthcare provider before making major dietary changes, especially if you're on insulin or other medications. One of the biggest perks? Low-carb diets help with weight loss, and that's a big deal for diabetics. Carrying extra weight, especially around your midsection, increases insulin resistance. By shedding even 5 to 10% of your body weight, you can dramatically improve blood sugar control. And since low-carb foods tend to be more satiating, meaning they keep you full longer, you naturally eat less. Here's something you might not expect: many people report sharper focus and more energy after going low-carb. Why? Because you avoid those energy crashes that happen after eating a big load of sugar or refined carbs. Instead, your body starts burning fat for energy, a more consistent fuel source, especially if you enter a mild state of ketosis. Think better focus, stable moods, and more get up and go. So, is a low-carb diet the magic fix for diabetes? Not a magic fix, but a powerful tool, one backed by research, real-world results, and decades of evidence. If you're diabetic and tired of the roller coaster of high blood sugar, medications, and fatigue, low-carb could be your lifeline. Backhand index pointing right: start simple. Backhand index pointing right: stay consistent. Backhand index pointing right: talk to your doctor. Backhand index pointing right and take back control of your health, one plate at a time. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and press the bell icon for the latest videos.